Imagine waking up tomorrow morning without electricity, no phone waiting beside your bed, no internet, no television, no buzzing notifications asking for your attention, only silence. Outside your window, the sound of horses replaces traffic. Birds greet the sunrise before anyone speaks. A wood stove slowly warms the kitchen, while the smell of fresh bread begins to fill the house. For millions of people, this lifestyle sounds impossible. For the Amish, it is simply another ordinary morning. Hidden among the rolling farmland of Pennsylvania, Ohio, Indiana, and several other American states are communities that have deliberately chosen a very different way of life. While the rest of society races toward faster technology and constant connection, the Amish continue to preserve traditions that have remained remarkably unchanged for generations. Stepping inside an Amish home feels less like visiting another house and more like stepping into another century. Yet appearances can be deceiving. Their lives are not frozen in time. Instead, every decision inside an Amish household is guided by a simple question: will this strengthen our family or weaken it? Understanding that one question explains almost everything about Amish life. The Amish trace their roots to Europe during the late 17th century. They are descendants of the Anabaptist movement, a Christian tradition that emphasized adult baptism, humility, peace, and separation from worldly influences. Religious persecution eventually forced many Amish families to leave Europe. During the 18th century, they settled in North America, where farmland offered both opportunity and freedom to practice their faith. Today, there are more than 400,000 Amish living across dozens of settlements in the United States and Canada. Although different Amish communities follow slightly different rules, they all share a commitment to simplicity, faith, family, and community. Visitors are often surprised by how neat Amish farms appear. White farmhouses, red barns, large vegetable gardens, laundry drying naturally in the breeze, horse-drawn buggies quietly traveling country roads. Everything seems peaceful. But behind that peaceful appearance is an incredible amount of daily work. Walking through the front door of an Amish home immediately reveals how different life feels inside. There are no glowing television screens, no video game consoles, no computers sitting on desks. Walls are simple and practical. Furniture is handcrafted from solid wood. Many pieces are built by family members or local craftsmen using traditional woodworking techniques passed down through generations. The beauty of Amish furniture comes not from decoration but from precision. Every chair, every cabinet, every table is built to last for decades, sometimes even centuries. The rooms themselves are clean and uncluttered. Nothing unnecessary takes up space. Every object serves a purpose. Large windows allow natural sunlight to illuminate the home throughout the day. Artificial lighting is often limited. Depending on the community, homes may use propane lamps, gas lighting, or carefully selected electrical systems that remain disconnected from the public power grid. Heating usually comes from wood-burning stoves. These stoves become the heart of the home during winter. Family members gather nearby to cook meals, share conversations, and stay warm together. Unlike many modern kitchens filled with electronic appliances, Amish kitchens rely heavily on manual tools. Large mixing bowls, rolling pins, cast iron cookware, hand-operated kitchen equipment. Every meal requires time and effort, but that effort becomes part of family life rather than an inconvenience. Before sunrise, the entire household begins to wake. Parents rise first. The day starts with quiet prayer, and simple preparation before children leave their bedrooms. Breakfast is never rushed. Fresh eggs collected from backyard chickens, homemade bread, butter, oatmeal, seasonal fruit, fresh milk from the family cows. Everything placed on the table has usually been produced only a few steps from the house. There is very little waste. Children help prepare breakfast long before they are old enough to understand every responsibility. Small hands carry firewood. Older brothers milk cows. Sisters help prepare bread or feed younger siblings. Work is not considered punishment. It is simply part of belonging to the family. One of the strongest values inside an Amish household is cooperation. Everyone contributes. Even the youngest children understand that the family's success depends on everyone working together. After breakfast, the farm quickly comes alive. Men head toward barns and fields. Some begin plowing with horses. Others repair fences or maintain equipment. Women remain busy inside the home. Laundry, cooking, cleaning, gardening, canning vegetables, sewing clothing. Every hour has purpose. Yet surprisingly, there is very little feeling of hurry. Without constant digital distractions, attention remains focused on the task at hand. Conversations happen naturally while work continues. Children spend far more time outdoors than many modern families. Instead of tablets or smartphones, they invent games using nature around them. Fields become playgrounds. Barns become adventure worlds. Animals become daily companions. Education also reflects Amish values. Children attend small one-room schoolhouses where practical skills receive just as much attention as reading, writing, and mathematics. Teachers are often unmarried Amish women from the local community. Formal education usually ends after the 8th grade. From that point forward, teenagers begin learning the skills they will need throughout adult life. Rather than preparing for corporate careers, they prepare for family businesses, farming, woodworking, construction, and craftsmanship. Inside the home, every generation continues teaching the next. Knowledge passes naturally from grandparents to parents, and from parents to children. No textbooks can replace daily experience. That tradition remains one of the greatest strengths of Amish culture. As the morning passes, the kitchen once again becomes the center of the home. For the Amish, meals are much more than food. They are moments when the entire family gathers together. Breakfast may be simple, but dinner is often the largest meal of the day. Homemade noodles, roast chicken, fresh vegetables from the garden, mashed potatoes, bread baked that very morning, butter made from the family's own cream, seasonal pies cooling on the windowsill. Nearly everything on the table comes directly from the farm. Many Amish families grow enormous vegetable gardens that produce tomatoes, beans, corn, carrots, onions, cabbage, pumpkins, and dozens of other crops. Nothing is wasted. During harvest season, families spend countless hours preserving food for winter. Shelves quickly fill with jars of peaches, applesauce, pickles, jams, tomatoes, green beans, and homemade relishes. The pantry becomes a record of an entire summer's work. Without depending on supermarkets for every meal, the family gains a level of independence that has become increasingly rare in modern society. Children participate in every step, picking vegetables, gathering eggs, peeling apples, helping prepare meals, learning recipes that have remained within the family for generations. The dining table itself reflects Amish values. Meals begin with prayer. Conversation replaces television. No phones interrupt discussions. Parents ask children about their day. Grandparents tell stories. Laughter often fills the room. These simple moments strengthen relationships in ways that many families today rarely experience. After the meal, everyone helps clean. Responsibility is shared naturally. Nobody waits to be asked. This spirit of cooperation extends far beyond the walls of the house. Perhaps the greatest strength of Amish life is their sense of community. Neighbors depend on one another. When a new barn needs to be built, dozens of families may arrive before sunrise. By sunset, an entire building can stand where there was only an empty field the day before. These famous barn raisings have become symbols of Amish cooperation. No construction company, no heavy machinery, only skilled hands working together. The same community spirit appears during illness, difficult harvests, weddings, and family emergencies. Nobody is expected to face hardship alone. Faith remains at the center of everything. Rather than attending elaborate church buildings, many Amish communities gather inside family homes. Every other Sunday, one household opens its doors to hundreds of relatives and neighbors. Wooden benches are carried inside. Simple hymns fill the rooms. Long sermons focus on humility, forgiveness, and serving others. There are no large choirs, no impressive decorations. The simplicity reflects the message itself. For the Amish, faith is not something practiced only on Sundays. It shapes every ordinary decision throughout the week. Humility is considered more valuable than personal success. Service is more important than recognition. Community matters more than individual achievement. These beliefs influence clothing as well. Most Amish dress in plain colors: black, blue, gray, brown. Patterns and bright fashion are intentionally avoided. The goal is not to attract attention. Instead, clothing reminds the wearer that character matters more than appearance. Even children's clothing follows similar traditions. Simple, practical, durable, designed for work rather than style. One question almost every visitor asks is, why don't the Amish use electricity? The answer is more complicated than many people imagine. The Amish are not against technology itself. Instead, they carefully evaluate every new invention. Before accepting something new, community leaders ask whether it will strengthen family life or weaken it. Will it encourage independence or create unnecessary dependence? Will it bring neighbors closer together or separate them? This thoughtful approach explains why different Amish communities sometimes follow different rules. Some allow battery-powered lights. Others use propane refrigerators. Certain communities permit telephones inside small buildings located away from the house. Others use carefully selected solar systems. Some business owners even operate sophisticated woodworking equipment powered by diesel engines or compressed air. Technology is not rejected simply because it is modern. It is judged according to its effect on family, faith, and community. Transportation offers another example. The horse and buggy has become the international symbol of Amish life. Traveling at a slower pace naturally limits unnecessary movement. People remain closely connected to their local communities. Long-distance travel becomes less common. Children grow up recognizing nearly every family in the surrounding area. At first glance, this lifestyle may seem restrictive, yet many Amish describe it differently. They believe fewer distractions create more meaningful relationships. Less entertainment creates more conversation. Less consumption creates more gratitude. Modern society often measures success by how much people own. The Amish often measure success by how well people serve one another. Of course, Amish life is not without challenges. Farming demands long hours. Physical labor can be exhausting. Medical care sometimes requires difficult decisions. Young people eventually face an important period called Rumspringa, when they experience greater freedom before deciding whether to join the church as adults. Many choose to return. Some decide on another path. The decision ultimately belongs to them. Despite increasing contact with the outside world, Amish communities continue growing. Their population has expanded steadily for decades. New settlements continue to appear across North America. This growth surprises many observers. In an age dominated by smartphones, artificial intelligence, and constant digital communication, communities centered around simplicity continue to thrive, perhaps because they offer something increasingly difficult to find: time, real conversation, shared work, strong family bonds, and a deep sense of belonging. Walking away from an Amish home, visitors often notice something unexpected. It is not the absence of electricity that stays in their memory. It is the presence of something else. Children laughing together without screens, neighbors helping without being asked, families eating every meal around the same table, work performed with patience instead of urgency. A home built not around convenience, but around connection. The Amish remind us that progress is not measured only by faster technology. Sometimes, progress can also mean protecting the values that matter most. In a world where almost everything changes from year to year, they continue asking a remarkably timeless question: what kind of life truly brings people closer together? Perhaps there is no single answer, but inside an Amish home, that question is quietly lived every single day. If you enjoyed this journey into Amish life, be sure to subscribe and join us as we explore more traditional cultures, hidden communities, and extraordinary ways of life from around the world. Because sometimes, the most fascinating places are not the ones furthest away. They are the ones that have simply chosen a different path.